of a famous painter, as if it were a Renoir or a Gauguin or a famous photographer. Take a moment to clear your mind. Breathe. Now think of that incident that used to disappoint you. Yes, the feelings have changed, and they will stay changed because you have used the way the brain codes information to make the change. Check it again now. Check it in an hour. Make a note in your appointment book to check it next week. You'll find it stays changed. Notice that you didn't force the change. You didn't repeat an affirmation for weeks. You did visualize, but probably not how you would have expected. You're beginning to learn the code, the DNA of thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. What you did was change how you think about an incident using your brain's own coding principles. Yeah, it was only a small disappointment you changed, but 5 minutes ago you could have thought of that incident and depended on feeling disappointed. Now it's changed. Now you have a rapid technique for taking negative memories and changing them so they no longer bother you. Welcome to the world of neuro-linguistic programming, NLP. We've always been able to move our internal experience around, embellish it, and do things with it. It's just that until NLP, no one realized this could be used to improve the quality of our life. The next time an incident or old memory bothers you, you can give yourself a new perspective. Not by wishing or hoping, but by taking action. By watching it like a movie with upbeat music. By putting it in a picture frame. By making it a painting or a still photo. You're casting it in a whole new light. You're looking at it in a totally different way. Almost the same way you'd look at someone else's problems. And as we all know, what someone else sees as a big problem almost always looks smaller to everyone else. With NLP, you can do the same thing with your own difficulties. You're using your brain in creative ways to succeed with life's problems. How did the co-developers of NLP figure out how to do this? They started with some fundamental principles. We're going to concentrate on 5 of them. The first is, the map is not the territory. The map is our thoughts and feelings. The territory is reality. People respond to their thoughts and their feelings, not reality. This is good news because it means it's possible to get a better map, a new way to think and feel. We've all been in situations that we thought meant one thing, and it turned out to be just the opposite. Maybe you thought somebody didn't like you, and you found out later they had no problem with you. Until you discovered that, you were convinced that that person didn't like you. It was a very real map in your mind until it changed. To change our lives quickly and effectively, we need to change our maps. With NLP, we can do this. This leads us to the second fundamental principle of NLP. Experience has a structure. This means how our memories are arranged in our minds determines what they mean to us and how they will affect us. If we change the structure of our memories, as we did earlier by adding music or picture frames and the rest, we'll experience those events in our lives differently. Change the structure of our thoughts, and our experience will change. And what are our thoughts and memories made of? Our 5 senses. What we see, what we hear, feel, taste, and smell. All of our feelings, good and bad. All of our experiences, those best forgotten and those outstanding, are made up of specific combinations of these 5 senses. Out of these elements, you can create any experience anyone has ever had. Which leads to the third fundamental principle. And this is one of the most exciting things about NLP. If one person can do something, anyone can learn to do it. This is the great promise of NLP, that motivating, persuading, confidence, and self-esteem are learned skills, just like skiing, driving a car, or using a computer. Excellence has a structure. Achievement has a structure. In the following tapes, you'll learn these structures from some of the finest NLP trainers in the world. You'll learn the elements of excellence that characterize the world's greatest achievers. You'll learn a strategy for creating a positive future, techniques for eliminating fears and instilling self-confidence, and more. You'll learn to experience yourself as lighter, stronger, and quicker. How is this possible? Because the fourth fundamental principle of NLP is the mind and the body are part of the same system. You can quickly demonstrate this for yourself. Let your body slump down so your head is headed towards your knees. Then sigh deeply. When you let your body drop down, you may notice your attention going inward. Some people simply experience a sense of relaxation, a kind of going on hold. Others may feel down or depressed. Whatever you noticed, now is the time to lift out of that. Bring your head up, shake off those negative feelings, look around, and in a strong voice affirm, yes, yes, yes. Breathe deeply and fully with satisfaction. Notice the feelings and ideas that are now within you. Your body, in posture, in energy, in level of health, affects your thoughts and directly affects your feelings. And your thoughts can greatly affect your body and health. The great psychiatrist R.D. Lange said, change your mind, change your body. Change your body, change your mind. But most of us find that one or the other sometimes gets stuck. At that point, nothing seems to help. We try to perk up. We may even force ourselves to act with a positive attitude, striding around with confidence, repeating positive phrases in our mind, until we return home exhausted, wondering what must be the matter with us that our life hasn't changed. NLP has a way out of this. We say, if what you're doing isn't working, try something else. Try anything else. If we change by using our brain's own coding system, the change will be easy. For example, what could you accomplish if you had more confidence when you wanted it? What if you could move your feelings from one experience in your life to another? Here's another NLP technique called the Circle of Excellence that will do just that. If possible, stand up and let yourself go back in your memories to a time you were very confident, abundantly confident. Relive that moment, seeing what you saw and hearing what you heard. As you feel the confidence building in you, imagine a colored circle on the floor around your feet. Step out of that circle, leaving those confident feelings inside the circle. This will seem like a mysterious process. It works because your thoughts can move much faster than your feelings. Just let it happen. If you don't feel like you've stepped out, continue to step back further and step back further until you do. Now, think of a time in the future when you want to have that same feeling of confidence. See and hear what will be there just before you want that confidence. It could be your boss's office door, your office telephone, or hearing yourself being introduced before a speech. Whatever it is for you, with that in mind, now step back into the circle and feel those confident feelings again. You're probably already feeling better about that upcoming event. When it arrives, you'll find you've pre-programmed yourself to respond more confidently. You're taking the initiative. You're deciding for yourself how you want to react to the events in your life. In this case, you decided you want more confidence. You took the feelings of confidence you've experienced in the past and you put them in a future situation that might have intimidated you in the past. In NLP, we say you're re-anchoring your feelings. It's a process you can do for as many different future events as you want, with as many different feelings as you want. This brings us to the fifth fundamental principle of NLP. People have all the resources they need. You may think some people are smarter or naturally happier than others. NLP understands resources in a different way. In NLP, an image, a sound, or a feeling is a resource.